In this video, we are going to be doing a mixed hunt. I got 10 rolls of dimes, quarters, pennies, and nickels. We're going to be hunting all these rolls, looking for anything cool. We do have an ender in the nickels right here. I peeled back the roll and it is a 1958. We'll see that when we get to it. And then the quarters also is a tall grass prairie ender. Hopefully it's a W. Also, I did dump some coins today, and in change, I got my first 2021D crossing the Delaware quarter. I think this design's really cool. And yeah, let's start the hunt. We are on roll 8 of the dimes, and we have our first find. It is a 2009 out of Philly. If we don't find anything else in the dimes, we're going to move on to the quarters. Quarters have been hunted. Unfortunately, we only got 2 2009s and 3 bicentennials. So now we're going to move on to the pennies. Second roll of the pennies, and we found our first foreign. It's a 1975 Canadian. Next roll, another Canadian. It's a 1989 this time. Roll number 5 of the pennies, and we have our first wheat cent. It is a common 1957 Denver. Hopefully we can get a couple more. Roll number 9 of the pennies, and we have our second wheat cent. It was reverse facing, and I haven't seen the date yet. And it is a 1952 Denver. One roll of pennies left, and if you don't get anything, we'll move right on to the nickels. Roll number 3 of the nickels, and we have our first Old Jefferson, and it's an old one. It's a 1939. It's out of Philly. It's pretty common, but that is an old one. That's a good sign. Roll number 5 of the nickels with 2 older finds. We got a 1940 Denver and a 1941 out of Philly. Roll number 8 of the nickels, and we got a 1956 out of Denver. Hopefully we can get something in the last 2 rolls besides the 1958 ender. The last roll of nickels was that 1958 ender, and it came with the 1959, and both of them are out of Denver. Now it's on to the wrap-up. Mixed hunt has been completed. Let's go over the finds. For the dimes, the only find was 1 2009 out of Philly. Quarters, all we got was 3 bicentennials and 2 2009s. Pennies, we got 1 2009, 2 Canadians from 1975 and 1989, and 2 wheats, a 1952 and a 1957, both out of Denver. For nickels, we got 3 modern estimates, a 1939 Philly, 40 Denver, 41 Philly, 56, 58, and 59. All 3 of those are from Denver. Overall, it was a pretty successful mixed hunt.